We're joined by head coach Oscar Pareja. First of all, coach, happy birthday.
Gracias.
Second of all, can you start your thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, first, from all the players and the club um, and everyone, we want to uh, thanks the people who came to the stadium, our fans. Today, seeing them supporting and getting in the stadium, it was extraordinary. So, thank you so much, fans. Thank you so much for your energy. Uh, the boys were talking about it, and I wanted to highlight that. So, regarding the game, I thought we play uh, very well offensively and defensively, and probably what keep us with the pace that we started the game was that defensively we show consistency, responsibility. So all what happened up front for me is a result of that collective um, effort that we did as a team. So we played against a great rival, and tonight having these 3 points and scoring in front of our fans again, it was extraordinary, fantastic night for us.
All right, turn over to questions. Reminder to state your name and affiliation, and if you're online, raise your hand. Awesome.
Hey, Oscar. Austin Davis with OrlandoCitySC.com. Just you mentioned the atmosphere, but just how much does the atmosphere like tonight help just in terms of the team's mentality coming out of the tunnel, seeing a packed stadium, and then the 2 minutes in, hearing the entire crowd, as loud as it can be, just how much of a boost is that to the mentality of a team?
Well, in this game, that is so emotional. I mean, the sport, soccer, football, just playing in front in France is the best we can have. So seeing them in the stadium for sure that gave us a lot of energy. Again, the boys were talking all night about it, and what what I saw today was that connection with our fans, and the boys had a tremendous response on the pitch because that's what our fans want too. That effort, that energy, that good football, goals, and we are really committed with continuing that way. I think our fans deserve it, and but I really want to talk about that connection that they help us today a lot. Um,
Michael Citro from the mainland.com. Oscar, happy birthday, and thank you for your time. Uh, the last two games, but especially tonight, we've seen a new level of chemistry between Luis Muriano and Martino Heda, and they just know where each other is and putting balls into areas where before they even arrive, they know where they're going. How long has it taken for you to get them to work toward that chemistry, and why is it just now coming like to the forefront, do you think?
well, those chemistry sometimes they come organically, Michael, as much as we want to coach and to be present on the trainings and create sequences. The best you can have on a team is this organic chemistry. Is something that comes from their communion in the pitch. I guess that now they found in those moments, they found in those things that are hard to explain, but it's great to see, and they know. I can see it on the training ground. I can see in the locker room. So we hope for those chemistries to continue, and even the guys that are coming from the bench also they showing that because Ramiro also is in a good moment. But what is happening with Martin and Luis at front, it is extraordinary. I think both of them are finding that connection that is making us way much better than before.
Profe, Mike Ramajo with Watch 2. Luis, just following up on Michael's question, Luis Muriel now has 5 goals in his last 2 games in all competitions. Shortly after the second goal, he ran to the sidelines and gave you a hug. I'm not going to ask you really what. Well, if you can ask, then ask you what he tell you when he gave you the hug. But how important is it going to be for Muriel to continue this scoring form, considering we're in the last few games of the regular season, where the team's going to try to look to solidify a playoff spot as well?
Right. Well, it happened to Luis, but it happened to any other player in our team, and they know that staying uh, physically or a way to train and being fit and getting the things done, that brings good consequences and good results. I have to say that all these kudos could be given to the connection that Fabian Bazan, our uh, fitness coach, has with them. The demandings are wild, and they embrace that. Uh, Luis came just to accept that he knows that that's the way. That's the way. He's working hard. He's taking every single training the way it has to be, and the game brings results. And again, the demandings from our assistant coaches to the players is something that for me works a lot, and I want to be very grateful as well with them. They're doing a good job on them. So now we have to keep continue, right? They found that taste. They need to keep going. It doesn't stop here tonight.
Oscar, late in the game, you were able to get Tyrese Spicer his first minutes with Orlando. He promptly set up a scoring chance. What have you seen from him in the short time he's been with you?
Well, so happy we are. Grateful as well with the scouting department and the way they integrate the quality of Spicer with our game model and the way we do. Uh, for me, from the first time that his name was brought for us, and the first time I saw him, Michael, in the training ground, I see a great benefits for our team. Someone who can change with his pace the game. He knows about our ethics working defensively, and he buys a little time as well for some of the youngsters that are coming, but they are in the process. But Spicer already knows the league, and so it's a great news for our fans too.
Awesome.
Oscar, this is the second game this year in regular season play that all three designated players have gotten on the score sheet. All three of them now have double-digit goals this season. Can you just talk about how effective all three of your designated players have been this season?
Well, right. It's a long season. Major League Soccer brings 34 games plus the other competition. So it's a great timing to have them now again with that connection. It's great to have them present on the scoring board as well and having that protagonism of the game. They know and they are very responsible that they need to put the team in their shoulders, and I'm so happy to see that that's happening frequently. So we're much better when they are on.
Profe, bueno, primero felicidades con la victoria y feliz cumpleaños también. Sacan el resultado hoy contra un rival, partido, como lo estaba diciendo el jueves, importantísimo por el rival quién es, ¿verdad? Pero están entrando ya los últimos 8 partidos de la temporada regular, están en cuartos de Leagues Cup. Cuando sacan un resultado como sacaron esta noche, ¿qué tan importante va a ser para no solamente ya empezar a asegurar esa clasificatoria a los playoffs, pero la oportunidad de también agarrar más trofeos a través de Leagues Cup también?
Sí, es verdad porque venimos de jugar 3 partidos que demandaron mucha energía, demandaron un esfuerzo muy fuerte. Calificar entre los mejores 4 de 18 es muy difícil y ellos, los jugadores, los muchachos pusieron el equipo ahí sabiendo que estábamos jugando miércoles, sábado, miércoles, domingo. Y la energía de hoy también representa mucho ese compromiso que tienen. Yo, desde mi silla, ellos saben que lo que más hago es empujarlos a que juguemos partidos sin contextos y que después de que eh, el juego nos dé triunfos, al otro día hay que reiniciar otra vez y hay que darle para adelante. Ponemos esto a un lado y seguimos. Ahora estamos pensando en Kansas City. Seguir es tenemos 8 partidos muy difíciles y los vamos a jugar con responsabilidad. Hoy estamos muy felices, pero mañana ya hay que entrar otra vez a pensar en Kansas City.
We'll go online to Luis.
Sí, profe, buenas noches. Felicidades por el resultado y bueno, feliz cumpleaños. Quería
Gracias.
preguntarle sobre el liderazgo que ha demostrado no solo Iván Angulo, pero también ahora Luis Muriel con estos 5 goles en 2 partidos. En español, ¿qué nos podría decir del gran momento que están pasando ambos jugadores colombianos también? Muchísimas gracias.
Pues yo estoy muy contento porque la producción de ellos lógicamente beneficia al grupo de una manera increíble. Tienen una presencia muy relevante en nuestro equipo. El esfuerzo que hacen me alegra mucho. Ahora, como compatriota, pues me siento muy orgulloso de ellos. Yo pienso que en el nivel en el que están, seguramente con continuidad pues, van a ser vistos por la selección también de mi país. Yo creo que lo de Luis, que es un jugador todavía muy vigente y con una calidad extraordinaria, seguramente podría todavía a tener la ambición de ir al mundial. Y él me lo dice en el entreno que quiere ir al mundial. Entonces, y lo de Iván. Así que aunque no sea un tema que le estamos hablando, pero para mí que me pregunta, yo creo que como colombiano pues estoy muy orgulloso. Pero lo más importante es que él le responda, que ellos le respondan al club, a sus compañeros y que sigan con ese nivel.